Well, hello there, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to go over how to craft the perfect love letter. Sending your loved one a card or a letter written from your heart to them can truly brighten their day, and it's far more personal in a lot of ways than just, sending a pre-written card or even sending a gift, because you can tell them exactly what you're thinking of and how they've impacted you. Here at CoffeeCraft, we see anything you do with your own two hands as a craft. And personally, we think that writing a letter from the heart is a little bit of a lost craft. Holidays like Valentine's Day is a perfect reason to break out your, pen and pencil and a little piece of paper and really tell someone that you love exactly what you love about them. In order to help you do that, we have worked on a little bit of a journal printable. We called this our love letter brainstorm page. You can get this today until just after Valentine's Day on our website for free if you head on over to coffeecrafters.org and sign up for our email list. I don't know about you, but not only do I have a Valentine in mind, who's a person, but I have another sweetie who's been close to my heart for a very long time that I thought would be a perfect example to show you how you can write this letter, not just to a loved one, but to anyone in your life. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves, get yourself a hot cup of motivation, and I'm going to get started. Today's letter is going to be written to my sweetie pie bear. He's been with me for almost 15 years, and honestly, he's been with me my entire adult life. And I've been so lucky to have him with me this long, so I thought this was a perfect opportunity to kind of write down exactly how I feel, and then maybe at the end he'll be good enough to sit there and you can see what his reaction is. All right, so the first step is that we want to think of 2 to 3 joyful or admirable traits or memories of the individual you're writing about. So Bear's number one attribute is he is the true embodiment of joy itself. It's something that I've admired about him for a very long time, and he inspires me every day to be just a little bit more happy in general, because he just is always happy. You could just choose to be if you want to be. He doesn't have a lot of our frustrations and difficulties, but he has his own. You can't judge him. One more joyful memory I have of him is I always think back to the very beginning when I picked him up out of the puppy pile, and all the puppies are barking, squealing, whatever noises they make. It's a cute little puppy. But Bear was such a calm, sweet baby, and he literally fell asleep in my hands. And he was the thickest of the puppies, but also the sleepiest. And I knew then that I would love this dog until the end of time. And then another memory I think of a lot is just his pure focus, determination, and again, absolute joy of just jumping as far as he possibly can off of a dock and then trying to get, the ball or whatever I threw into the water, and he flew, I swear, about 6 feet just right off the dock. That's my memory of Bear at his absolute peak, right? Like, he was extremely athletic, incredibly clever as a dog, and in that moment he was doing everything he was bred to do. All right, now we're going to think about some ways that my life has been positively impacted by the recipient. I'm going to list a few ways that I think that I have been a better person because of him. So first, he inspires me to get up and moving, whether it's breakfast or a fun walk in the neighborhood. He proves to me that you can just be a being of happiness most of the time, experiencing joy, living life to the fullest, saying yes to every opportunity. And it's contagious, right? So if I can aspire to be even a 10th of what he is, I'm sure I could inspire others to be that way as well. All right, so next we're going to think about what we look forward to doing in the upcoming year together. As excited and happy that I am that I have gotten to spend the last 15 years with my bear, that does mean that at this moment we're close to retirement or sunset. which is bittersweet, right? Like, I'm thrilled that I've gotten this much time with my boy. But I also recognize that it's not forever. So this year, I'm hoping that we can go on walks as many times as he wants. And I plan to do at least one camping trip because I know how much he loves to just spend time outdoors and time with me. And I'm looking forward to taking him on some shorter but still kind of hike walks where he can just get out and be the hunting dog he was, bred to be. So I'm going to write down some of those. All right. Now this is just to give you some structure for how you'd like to actually write your letter. And it's truly up to you on how you'd like to format it, if you want to write it in cursive or in print, or if you want to get as fancy as getting a personalized stack of paper that has your little signature at the bottom. You do not have to do this. This is just, I'm a little bit extravagant every once in a while. So honestly, some of my most heartfelt letters, even from when my husband and I were dating, were done on composition notebook paper, and I still have those stashed away in my little memory box, and they're still extremely meaningful, even though it wasn't written on something as fancy as this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, write this up, and then I will catch up with you to reveal the final letter for my baby bear.
Hi, sweetie pie. This is just for sniffing. Sniffing. Very nice. Very good. Don't eat. I have something special for you. I wrote it for my baby, my bear. Hey, pay attention. This is for you. To my sweetest bear. I'm writing this letter to you today, knowing that you'll probably only understand the feelings behind it. To tell you why I choose you to be my snuggle buddy, listening ear, and companion for as long as you'll have me. I've long said that you are the true embodiment of joy itself. And through almost 15 years together, you continue to prove that daily. I knew when I first held you, the biggest, sleepiest, and most quiet pup of the litter, that you'd be a truly special dog. Whether you're sleeping belly up, scarfing down food with gusto, or leaping 5 feet off a dock to fetch a toy, you've always lived life to the absolute fullest. You inspire me daily to get up and get going, even when I don't feel up for the task of dealing with my day. And you remind me that breakfast and walkies can bring normalcy and calm to difficult times. Your excitement to participate, even when it may just be listening to a long-winded letter that you don't even understand, is contagious. Wow, there he is. And you bring a smile to everyone's face. Yes, I hope we can fill the year to come with more walks, snacks, snuggles, and even some hiking or camping. Thank you for happily being by my side as I've navigated the beginning of my adult life. Exploring and experiencing the world with you has been an extremely fulfilling and happy path. You are such a good boy. Love, always and forever. Sarah. Yes. Oh, you knocked over the rose. You're not supposed to eat the rose, but you know what? I did bring a little heart treat for you. Whoa, gentle. Happy Valentine's Day, Bear. Just sniffs.
And with that, we are done. And Bear seemed to enjoy, my letter, as well as maybe the treat afterward. But I really enjoyed writing this. I will definitely be writing a letter of similar quality to my husband, who's my real Valentine for the year. Well, and I think this is a great opportunity to let the people in your life know that you choose them to be your Valentine one more time this year. If you would like to grab a copy of this Love Letter Brainstorm one-pager, you can go ahead and head on over to coffeecrafters.org, sign up for our email list, get it for free until after Valentine's Day of 2024. After that, it should be in the shop on the same website. I'm Auntie Sarah from CoffeeCraft. I hope I inspired you today to craft something with your own two hands and reach out to loved ones. If you think I was successful and you'd like to be part of our crafty community, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, I would love it if you would comment below with who you would like to write a letter to this year, even if it's someone who maybe isn't of the human species. That's totally fine. I wrote one for my sweetie pie bear bear. But I would love to hear who you would write something to this year and why they are so important to you. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing what we can craft together next time. Alrighty. Bye-bye.